Hi, I'm Joe Weinman, and I'm here with Jonathan King, who's a vice president at Ericsson, and we're going to talk about cloud and Ericsson and telecommunications and SDN NFV and many other things. So let's start. Jonathan, why don't you introduce yourself and your role and what Ericsson is focused on these days?
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here with you, Joe. I am vice president of portfolio strategy with Ericsson Product Area Cloud. We're focusing on providing infrastructure solutions to service providers globally. So focused obviously on operators and carriers as they go through their transformation, but increasingly also working with industry and society enterprises who are becoming service providers themselves.
So when you say you work with service providers on cloud, does that mean that you are helping with their internal cloud efforts, or that you're helping them offer cloud services, or that it's actually cloud is the behind-the-scenes infrastructure for SDN, NFV type initiatives?
So operators around the world are looking at how they can transform using network function virtualization and SDN to really change their OpEx and CapEx portfolio, become more profitable over time. But additionally, they're looking at how they can make use of cloud and data platform like technologies as containers, blockchain, other technologies, so that they can also start to generate new operating models to generate revenue as well. So our product offerings span NFV and SDN offerings, software-defined infrastructure offerings, and then cloud and data platform offerings. And it's our job to come in and provide the right mix of products and services that can help service providers transform.
So I don't want to get you in trouble. I won't say anything like what of the offers just doesn't work or isn't that interesting. I'll ask it the reverse way, which
they're all awesome.
What are you? Okay, which is the most awesome of the awesomest of offerings, as far as just service providers are going gangbusters on it. Any customer that doesn't buy the solution, either from you or hypothetically if there were any competition,
sure.
That they just be completely missing the boat on the best possible trend.
So I think we think about it in terms of three horizons. So there's a horizon that's here now, which is network function virtualization transformation, and closely connected to OSS BSS transformation. That is happening now, and that is something that we've taken a leadership position in, given our unique portfolio and combination of products and services. And that is something that operators should be absolutely engaging with us fully on. The next horizon is around software-defined infrastructure. So this looking at how are you engaging in hybrid cloud deployments, how are you looking at transforming and consolidating your own data centers such that you can start to get more efficient at your large sites and start to have a software architecture out at your edge sites. And then the third horizon is looking at what we refer to as cloud and data platforms, where you're looking at how you're going to start to get ready for the Internet of Things, where you're going to start to enable new kinds of metering, new kinds of hybrid orchestration solutions to be ready when cars are driving themselves and drones are needing closely coupled regulated orchestration. So we look at it as three horizons, and the first we're very active on. The second, I'd say we're reaching a tipping point now of adoption, and the third is still in a co-creation mode.
Okay, so have any firms, would you say, done the wrong thing, or are there any lessons that you've learned maybe from early deployments of this?
So I think that one lesson is looking at this as a transformation that is holistic. You can't look at this as a transformation in a box. That if
it's not just you buy it and you deploy it and you're done.
Right.
It's the whole company.
It's really connected. If you want to get the kind of ROI you're looking for, but also have success in doing the implementation, you have to have a holistic mindset. Now that doesn't mean that you won't divide things up into phases, but you need to be mindful about those phases and have a high-level architectural perspective on how they all unfold and connect to each other. That would probably be one of the biggest learnings. The other that relates to it is the kind of people transformation, organizational transformation has to go into this, and the business model transformation. So a lot of organizations are structured in segmented ways, and just if you're going to look at things in a transformation that involves a holistic perspective, you also have to have an organizational transformation that follows that.
Got it. So it's really multi-dimensional leadership issue. So
yeah.
I'll put a chance in for a plug maybe, because we're probably
Please
at
do.
that time. Why Ericsson?
So Ericsson is uniquely positioned with our global scale. We operate in over 180 countries, and some of those countries we've operated for over a century. So we have deep we have breadth and depth in the countries that we operate. The other part of it is that we have a broad mix of both products and services. So the company has deep products in radio, in network function virtualization, and the others I've covered here. But we also have the services capability to go out and own it and implement it.
Okay.
And that really puts us in a unique position.
Sounds great. There you have it. Pretty straightforward story about the transformation that telcos are undergoing right now, thanks to Ericsson.